Recent research has revealed that as many as 1 in 3 dogs and 1 in 4 cats in the UK are classed as clinically obese. Here with their top tips on keeping your terriers trim and your felines fit, please welcome our very own barking blondes, Joe Good and Anna Webb, and of course, who could forget, Molly and Matilda. It's a long way over here. Hello, girls. It's lovely to see you again. It's exciting, Matilda, isn't it? So, it's a big problem, obesity, bigger than we thought.
It is a big problem with us, and it's a big problem with our pets. They say that 1 in 3 dogs is overweight.
Goodness me.
I know, 1 in 4 cats are totally porky.
So that's a huge amount.
Yes.
As a result of?
Well, probably killing them with kindness. I mean, we like to treat our animals. If we actually measured in a bowl how much we give them treats throughout the day, we'd be surprised. And also, there's so much choice of food to feed your animal. We're going to go through some of the different ways. You can cook for them, you can feed them raw, you can buy frozen raw food, or processed food. You know, so much choice, but I think it's the amount you give. She loved the whip.
Shame I was so rubbish at it there.
I think the amount you give them and what you give them is very important.
And it depends from dog to dog. I think a lot of labels say your dog weighs this much, so you've got to give it that much. But really, you have to really kind of be in tune with your dog. And if your dog is eating that much but putting on weight, you've got to slim it down a little bit.
So you need to find... Yes, I know. I'm putting on weight, dear. Find out from your vet what is the regulation amount. Yes, I know.
Molly.
Well, first off, thank you, Molly. Yes, Molly, you're being left out. I'm so sorry. I couldn't say that. There you are, sweetheart. First up of our overweight pets, time to meet the 7-year-old boxer dog who weighs an incredible 50 kilos. Please welcome Bruce with PDSA's senior veterinary surgeon, Sean Wensley. Thank you very much for coming. This is Bruce, 7 years old and weighing in enormously.
Yeah.
So, is this exactly what Joe and I have been saying? It's just tidbits.
Absolutely. So obesity is now one of the biggest animal welfare issues that we see as vets. You heard some of the statistics: 1 in 3 dogs, 1 in 4 cats.
Yes, all right. Yes.
And
I know, it's a problem.
Bruce is an inspiration to us because he's already lost 5 kilos, so he's got a long way to go. But
How much more has he got to lose?
We're looking to get him down to around 35 kilos, and of course, to achieve that, we're looking on the one hand at his diet, and on the other hand, his exercise. It's almost as simple as that, but
it's
as
like
anyone knows,
isn't it, really?
Always that easy.
And
less
Sean,
food, more exercise.
Absolutely, and Sean, like our breeds, can so easily run to fat, and this breed can run to fat, and some of them are naturally lithe, aren't they?
Exactly. You rarely see an overweight greyhound, but you'll often see a porky pug.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, you're right.
There we go. You don't mind.
No, that's fine.
Alan, you know, 91% of people do realise they're giving their dogs extra treats, and they also even admit that they're doing it to please themselves rather than to help their dog.
So, OK, what's the way around it, though? You're saying more exercise and less food, but what's the right amount of food? How many meals a day, for instance?
Bruce will be on...
He's getting his energy back, isn't he?
Bruce will be on 2 carefully controlled meals a day, so we're obviously looking at his treats, all the little bits that are going in from different family members here and there. He used to enjoy, apparently, Weetabix, goat's milk and honey regularly, so that's all gone.
2 small human beings.
What the lovely thing is to listen to his owner say, look how bouncy and energetic he is. So,
now,
you know,
what he wants.
it's a bit of a difficult to hear on the stage, but for him, he was a dog like many, many obese pets that would just lay around, very lethargic, and often owners don't realise they've become that slow.
But they can get it off. Can it always be got off?
With the oversight of a vet. If you go along to your vet, I would really strongly recommend that. A, so that it's done in a healthy way, check there's no other underlying diseases, and B, I think the motivation really helps. You know, anyone that's been to slimming classes themselves, it's someone saying, come on, we can do this. Lots of vet practices actually run free weight clinics, so definitely take advantage of those. If you want to
make yourself feel better about yourself, get your dog thinner. Right, thank you very much indeed, Sean. I'll let you walk over there. Next up, the 5-year-old rabbit, who is 35% over his ideal weight. Please welcome Snowball. Jodie, have a seat on the chaise longue, which will hopefully take the weight of your bunny rabbit. So this is Snowball. So he's PDSA as well then, Sean. So what should that rabbit weigh?
Well, Snowball's already lost half a kilogram, so again, really good progress. But what we're seeing a lot with rabbits, they're considered to be the most neglected pet in the UK. So lots of things go wrong for rabbits, sadly, one of which is their diet. So often they're not getting enough exercise in the garden. They may be in quite a small hutch without an exercise run, and they may be getting too much concentrated food.
But, Anna?
Well, rabbits are herbivores, so the ideal thing for them to eat is grass and hay. And sometimes some of the processed pellet food can be a bit intense, some of the muesli foods. So hay is the best thing for a rabbit, really,
and
to eat.
quite high in sugar, them, as well. Same with things like carrots and apples. They're quite high in sugar for you.
And the harness means some of them love a harness, so you can actually exercise them like a dog, walk them round.
Train them to go for a little stroll.
But you're an animal lover like Doris Day.
I used to rabbit. I used to have one here. I called him Pardon. And we're now a massive animal lover. We've got everything. But it's true, you have got to walk them, you have got to feed them right, you know, you really do.
And get that weight off. And an alternative pet diet that's growing increasingly popular, and one that both of our barking blondes feed their beloved pets, is the raw food diet. Let's move over to our kitchen, where Joe and Anna will explain more. I'll leave you two there with your overweight pets. Here we are. So this is perhaps not what you'd expect to be giving your dog, is it?
And this is what...
so this is what you do for your two?
Yes, it doesn't suit every dog, but it happens to suit ours. Ours have, and this is Anna taught me this, actually, because Molly is older than Matilda. Raw green tripe.
Yes.
It is very smelly, but
By George, that looks appetising.
We can put a bit in if we like.
Yeah.
So we're going to make some for them
It's like
to
a
try.
it's like papier-mâché.
Yeah, this is just meat. So you put about 65% meat into the bowl.
Right.
And this is lovely because it's low in fat.
Right.
And this is chicken liver. So you want to add about 10%.
A little bit of offal.
A little bit of
in
liver.
there.
Oh, that's just a little bit then.
You get a little bit of carrot.
And this is the surprise, a raw green egg. A raw green egg, a raw hen's egg. And they can eat the shell as well.
A bit of carrot.
So you're putting shell...
Antioxidant.
Absolutely. I'll wait till Anna's
Grated
done.
carrot.
There we are.
And then break that in and give them the shell. So
Sponge it up.
That's actually giving them the calcium, because a lot of people are concerned there's no bone in this, and dogs like
God,
bone.
isn't it a bit uncomfortable when they have to go?
Well, it all seems to come through.
You've got to ask, haven't you, really?
And then, you know, if you're feeding an older dog, say like moles, to add some extra calcium into the diet is really good for their bones, helps their arthritis. These are blueberries.
Right, we'll have to speed up on this, girl.
Okay,
So blueberries
squeeze them
going
in.
in.
Blueberries, and this is if you're not feeding bone. These are chicken wings, and these are they're fantastic because they're very malleable. So a chicken wing, you often just hand them instead of a treat, a chicken wing.
A raw bone is good, a cooked bone is not good.
There you are, lovely.
Oh yeah, and a
that's
bit
it.
of spinach.
A bit
You've
of
got to
spinach.
chop this very
Oh, I
finely
thought
to
you were
break the
garnishing with
cellulose.
basil for a
Yeah, a
minute.
little bit of garlic.
So that is better for your dog than piling in the calories.
For our dogs,
For our dogs,
definitely. I mean,
definitely.
all dogs are different, but try it and see if they take to it.
It's species appropriate. They're primary carnivores.
Getting a word in edgeways is always difficult with you. That's such a pleasure. Time for a quick break now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be putting this raw food recipe to the taste test after the break with the help of Molly and Matilda, who eat anything. We're back with Joe and Anna, and it's time to serve... Yes, thank you. And Matilda and Molly. I'm sorry I forgot. To serve up a dog's dinner, quite literally, as well as putting raw dog foods to the test. We also have some of the latest dog bowls on the market. You can't wait, can you? You've got your suit on specially for it. Here's our doggy dinner party. Now then, we've got all kinds of things here to show. You can tell me what they are as I demonstrate them, girls. What's this one? This is a very grand dog bowl. Look at this.
Well, this is called the Chartist Bowl, Alan, and it was featured in Vogue. Look at that fleur-de-lis design. It's, like, really stylish. It'll fit
Featured in... Yes, I know!
That stainless steel bowl bit there will go into the dishwasher, and in there's a bit of that homemade tripe dinner we've just prepared. Molly, I'm sure would love to...
I'm going to move the knives and forks out the way just in case... Wait for it. Molly, I'll put it down there just to see how much you like this if you do.
All done. All done. You can get on there. All done.
Good girl, Moles.
There you go.
Which bit do you like best? The biggest bit? Yes, OK, see, it
We're
works.
not going to have those today, because you had those yesterday. You've got to keep
Well, we're not going to stay and wait for her to finish everything, are we? But you can have a bit more.
No, you're not having those.
You know, have a bit more of that. Go on. Then I'll take it to Webb, but don't take the hand off. Well, we'll prove the point. She does like it, and half the eggshells gone as well. Yeah, right, fine. OK, so that's that one. And then we've got... This looks glam, doesn't it?
Oh, this is fantastic. This is bone-shaped. It's 2 bowls, and they're dishwasher-friendly as
This
well.
is like false crocodile skin. I mean, honestly.
It's non-slip, Alan, so if you put it down on the kitchen
Oh,
floor...
well, that's all right, then it's non-slip.
It won't slide anywhere.
Right.
And that's by Diva Dogs, and
Yeah.
inside we've got Nature's Menu. Now, this is a badly behaved dog, and this is a well-behaved dog. Are you ready for this?
Are you ready? Come on, then.
I wonder if Matilda's going to like this. So
Can you get in, Matilda? There you
Nature's
go.
Menu, which...
Oh, I wonder if Matilda's going to like it. Heavens above.
Her little jacket's come undone. So that's Nature's Menu she's eating there, which is...
She's clearly undone her jacket, so she can fit it all in. So this is Nature's what?
Nature's Menu, and
Yes.
this is frozen food which you thaw yourself, and it's duck and prunes. So
The
she's
difficult
loving
bit
that.
now is going to be getting
I think
it
that's
off.
enough now,
Matilda, just
come
for
back.
now.
Good
Right.
job.
Right. So that's that one. And then we've got... Where's this one? Right. This has got sort of big knobbly bits sticking up in the middle of the bowl.
So there, Alan, to stop the dog from eating too quickly.
Oh, Molly,
So
you'll enjoy that.
Yeah.
Can I just point out, have you seen how Molly is trapped?
Well,
Between... Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, she's very behaved, that's fine.
And in there, there's some food called Natural Instinct, and this is chicken and tripe flavour, and I think you can buy it for £3.10 a packet.
Right.
And it's important to slow a dog's eating down. So
Yes,
what all done is...
Slowly, Molly.
So she'll work around those knobbly bits,
Yes.
and it'll make the mealtime more fun, Alan, for
yes,
her
it
as
is,
well.
actually. It's very
And she's not going to
frustrating.
inhale so much air, which is better for their digestion.
Oh, and better
She's
also for
liking
the
that.
general atmosphere in the house, actually.
She is liking
Good manners
that.
here, look,
Yes,
Matilda.
watch and
Slow
learn,
eater.
watch and learn.
Yeah, very good. I'm just
there
going
you
to
are,
ease
Molly,
that
eating
away
that
if I
just
can,
too slow.
without losing my fingers, and going on to the final one, which is this tall one underneath. So, Joe, what?
This
What's
is amazing.
this?
So this is a higher raised. It's called the higher feeding bowl. It's for a much bigger dog. Mind you, Matilda will no doubt manage it. But it's a bigger dog. If you have a Great Dane, and, you know, we've bred dogs so large now that often for them to bend down to the floor, they get air trapped. So if you raise the food... we've also got wolf tucker food in here. This is wolf tucker, which again is a lovely fresh food, raw food. And that is turkey and beef.
Who wants us woof tucker? Who's not going to be put off by a bit of height? Up here. No, don't even
That's it.
She's in.
She's in. So she's managed that.
Bless her. Have you seen this jacket here? I mean, look at this. Dressing for dinner every night. That's Matilda. So, but there's a serious message. I mean, the dog bowls are a bit of fun and a bit of amusement, but the overall idea is healthy food and not too much of it, and consult your vet to find out what the right amount is, because that's what most of us don't know.
Exactly. We're all an individual,
Yeah.
you know?
Including our dogs.
Yeah.
Matilda, we're all individuals. We are not all as greedy as you. But there we are. You are enjoying it. Anyway, if you missed the details of any of the dog bowls or raw dog food, just go to our website. Yeah, Molly, you can have a bit in a minute. Oh, I can't bear it. She'll have to have a bit more of that. Watching the other one. There you are. No, Matilda, that one's yours up there. On the chair now. Visit our website, itv.com/Alan. My thanks to Joe and Anna, and of course a very deliriously happy Molly and Matilda.